Yes, good morning to all those who are on social media,
Right.
who are negative, who don't want change in their life, who want to remain in poverty. I want to indicate to you this morning
She can, man.
that under the leadership of Kamala Prasad Bisasa, who hold the mantle of office 2015, yes, 2010 I could call, yes, 2010, two ministers who she continued to act as Prime Minister when she out of the country. The Minister of Labour, Aaron McLeod, and including FIFA Jack Warner. That persons forget that. I want to indicate to person that my maintenance is very good. So when people today is saying Kamala Prasad Bisasa is a racist, how a Prime Minister who is a racist, as they say, or as they claim, given these two individuals to act as Prime Minister, FIFA Jack Warner and including Errol K. McLeod. He was the Minister of Labour. And a lot of people forget that. So I want to remind persons, when you want to talk foolishness and you have absolutely no merit with your foolishness, I want to indicate to persons this morning, Dr. Kid Rowley, who hold the mantle of office 2015, which all of us give him that privilege or that opportunity to take the charge, take the lead, to serve the interests of the poor, the voiceless, and those who don't have a voice. I want to remind persons, watch are the faces who we given to act as Prime Minister. Stuart Young and Colin Inwood, right? Don't forget that. And watch it. Watch if it's not one of his African black brothers getting to hold that to act as Prime Minister. I can never see today how people are so blind and allowing an oppressive system to have in bondage, right? Petrotrin, when these people I'm saying that, you know what, I remember in Marbella area they said they're not closing down the refinery. And when they say if the government today, I just want to remind you, the government of today is not closing down the Petrotrin refinery. And when I see they close down that Petrotrin refinery, it was young people who was affected in that closure of Petrotrin. The young people who have the degree, the masters, who purchase house, who purchase car, who have family, right? Mash up, dismantle these young people. Have young people today frustrated, right? I want to say with absolutely no fear, this is about growth, this is about betterment. So this year, 2025, let us take it in our initiative to be conscious, to make the right decision. Because we give them 9 years. 9 years. After they have absolutely nothing to show what they do for the 9 years. And I'm saying again, we are still on, I think it's 2013 salary, right? And he making sure that he leave with a 47% increase and your salary is remaining the same. So how can I support the People's National Movement and my salary remaining the same? When I go in the grocery, the supermarket, the candle costing more than the funeral because my salary, as I said again, my expenditure is more than my income, right? So how you expect me as an individual to say, here what, I will support you because you're a black man. I cannot do that. I will not do that. So I want to say to all civil rights, I want to say to all activists, now is not the time to pull or to shun. Now it's time for all of us, including Makela Pandey. I want to say Makela Pandey this morning. Now it's time for you. I know your father, who is a good person because I could recall under Patrick Basdo Pandey, the $9 per barrel. I remember that under Patrick Basdo Pandey. I can never forget that. So I want to say this morning, let all of us come together to unite. Because I seen for a fact where people today telling me this, you're only talking politics. I said, but why people is so naive? Why people today is so blind and trapped and getting, chained up? Because I'm saying again, when I see today in the school system where the school are training and fighting, I want to know why they're fighting. It is because they are hungry. Most parents today cannot sustain the children, can't mind their own children, right? Because the children are going to school and they're hungry. And when a person is hungry, they're doing that sort of strange thing, They're doing a number of strange things. So when you see certain things is happening, you have to go deeper and deeper. And when you understand the criteria, it is because the person suffering, the person can't, they don't know where the next meal coming from, right? And this government don't care. When I hear the man say you have to create job so that the rich will get richer, how could you say you're creating avenues for the rich to get richer and the poor, the rich will create avenues for the poor? You ever see a rich man care about a poor man? I want to say that. You ever see a rich man in this Trinidad and Tobago care about any poor people? Absolutely no rich people care about no poor people. So when I hear he talking foolishness as a prime minister who created that to make the richer get rich so that the rich will create job for the poor, waste of time. Absolutely waste of time.